Parthiv, congratulations.
Thank you.
But one obvious question is after 49, you left him out. Washington Sundar.
No, it was obviously he was a part of our playing 11. We wanted to, see the situation. We always have done that. Even last game when 2 wickets fell early, he came in and batted. So that was the plan. Here, see, for our team, it is about knowing the situation, understanding the conditions, and we felt that we might need a fourth seamer in the second inning. Even if we had lost a couple of wickets early, then would have been a different story. But here, I thought we had enough batters who could do the job for us.
One like you, Sai Sudharshan, become popular. Explain a little bit about his batting and his.
I think, first of all, having seen him in last month or so, I think he works really hard. I'm not surprised at all that he's getting this kind of results. There have been times where we have to actually drag him out of the nets. He works really hard and he keeps it simple. Obviously, in this era, it is very easy to get carried away by saying, you have to hit so many sixes or you have to play at a certain strike rate. But he understands his game and he backs that. And that is the reason why you can see consistent performance from him.
Sir, please, no, please don't do that. Others are also waiting. Just wait and then come to the camera.
Hi, Parthiv, congratulations.
Thank you.
When winning becomes a habit and regulation, you virtually erase every questions to be asked. But still, there are plenty of players in the bench who are waiting their chance, and Gujarat is topping the list now. So, would you experiment with few players who have...
No, this is not the time, and this is not the tournament also to experiment. Obviously, it is a long tournament, and what we do is we play a game, even if we win or lose, we assess and then go into another game. So I don't think we are, as a team, looking at experimenting anything.
Very straight answer, and I would appreciate that.
Thank you.
I believe in Ricky Ponting's theory that winning 8 matches in Venture and it is triangular. It doesn't make any changes because what matters most is to stay at the top.
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
Go ahead, sir. So just stick to one question per person, please. I request you so that everyone has their chance.
The next one came almost a perfect game for you. The batting has been brilliant. How do you assess the bowling from your bowlers?
I think bowlers did a good job. When you win by 50 odd runs, more than 50 odd runs, especially on a wicket like this, I thought every bowler came in and executed their plans really well. See, obviously Sairaj is bowling really well. Prasidh Krishna, has been phenomenal throughout the tournament. Sai Kishore is probably the best spinner so far in this tournament. The way he has been bowling, the way how brave he is bowling in difficult conditions. So it's good to see after every game you see a different bowler stepping up, and that's what you do. Bowlers actually wins you games. Obviously, batter sets it up. But we are good that bowlers are setting up game for us.
Why did you say?
That I wanted to ask again, Sai, what is his role in he has to play in 40-50 over ऐसा कुछ है?
नहीं ऐसा कुछ किसी का वैसा कोई स्पेसिफिक रोल नहीं है कि हम वी आर वेरी फ्लेक्सिबल एज अ टीम ऑल्सो. अगर आप देखेंगे तो टॉप 3 है, फिर बैटिंग ऑर्डर भी ऊपर नीचे करते रहते हैं, तो ऐसा किसी का स्पेसिफिक रोल किसी को नहीं दिया है. हम एज अ टीम वही सोचते हैं कि कंडीशंस क्या है, सिचुएशन क्या है, उस हिसाब से हम रिएक्ट करते हैं.
Yes, sir.
राहुल तेवड़िया का जो कैपेबिलिटी है उसके हिसाब से उसको इतना अभी तक चांस नहीं है, तो क्या ये नहीं हो सकता है आपने वैसे तो
नहीं, क्यों ऊपर के 3 लोगों को जल्दी आउट करवा रहे हो? ऊपर के लोग 3 जितना ज़्यादा बैटिंग कर रहे हैं. ऊपर के 3 बैटर्स है, that's been our strength. One of the top order has been batting deep, and that is the reason why शाहरुख या तेवटिया को उतना चांस नहीं मिल रहा. बट जैसे गेम टूर्नामेंट जाएगा वैसे सबका टर्न आएगा ज़रूर.
Do you need some improvement for fielding work?
We've been working hard. It is, obviously, it's very obvious today also we dropped a catch. That's part and parcel of the catch. No one drops the catch, intentionally. But, I can assure you that we've been working really hard on our fielding. We know the kind of first game we had, but we're working hard on our fielding.
Previous years में जो राशिद खान देख रहे थे, वो राशिद खान इस वक्त अभी बाहर है.
नहीं, लुक्स में तो कोई चेंज नहीं हुआ, वैसे वो सेम ही लग रहे हैं, वैसे ज़्यादा कुछ चेंज नहीं है. लेकिन सी ऑब्वियसली सी ही इज़ अ प्रूवन क्रिकेटर. ही हैज़ डन सो वेल फॉर सो मेनी ईयर्स, एंड इट जस्ट टेक्स वन गेम. आई थॉट ही बोल्ड ब्रिलियंटली टुडे. बॉल ड्रॉप हो रहा था, द स्पीड जो स्पीड से वो डालना चाह रहे थे, वो स्पीड से बॉल जा रहा था, एंड ही इज़ क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट. वी आर ऑल्सो क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट राशिद खान्स एबिलिटी.
But one major addition to the score has been Punjab. So how important do you think, Butler coming into the squad for 2 days?
I think when we acquired him in auction, that was the plan. He would bat at number 3. He would someone who's a senior on the ground, and he was supposed to keep wickets. He wasn't keeping wickets for England, but he was going to keep wickets for us. When you have someone like Jos Buttler, who was arguably the best player of white ball cricket in recent years, so it's good to see that he's enjoying, he's scoring those runs, he's scoring those important runs, and that's what we wanted him to do. And it's good that it is delivering for us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Sairaj, was that too big for you, or do you think that it was chaseable still?
I think it was chaseable because I think it was a very good track to bat on. To be honest, 200 was a pass score, maybe 180 to 200. Yeah, we could have maybe given about 20 runs less, but I think they batted well. Sai Sudharshan batted well. He came out of the power play really strongly, and I think they had better partnerships than what we did, and that's how they got a total which was big. But I personally feel we could have got closer to that only if we had some partnerships going.
Too many wides for the bowlers today.
See, I think T20 is a format where sometimes the execution goes doesn't go the way you want it to. I think they were obviously had plans, but unfortunately the execution didn't happen the way they wanted. So yeah, we are going to bowl some wides, but overall I think the bowling unit definitely did their best on a track which was full of runs.
Sai, you spoke of Sai Sudharshan after a solid start, taking greens wickets so early. I think Sai was the one who made the difference. What did it stand out for you?
Well, I think he's a very conventional player. I think he plays on the merit of the delivery, and obviously he has improved his game over the period of time. And GT has always been top heavy batting order. So obviously to get those early wickets is very important. And we got Shubman, so that was a good start for us. But again, they had the partnerships going, so we tried to contain them as much as possible. But I think the last few overs in the death, in fact, we could have done a bit better.
Yeah, going beyond IPLs and matches, as you rightly mentioned, he also mentioned about Sai Sudharshan. We have been saying for the last 3 seasons, he is the most consistent left-hander playing for Gujarat. And looking at the, going in the Indian team at number 4 or 5, we are talking beyond IPLs for in the Indian context. How do you see his prospect of making it to Indian team, because he's knocking the door for so long?
So I think he's been a prolific scorer in domestic as well as IPLs. I'm sure he'll get his opportunity. Luckily I've done a few tours of India A with him, and he scored runs in India and abroad as well. So I'm sure the selectors will be looking at him and his progress, and maybe post IPL he will be due for his opportunities.
Each and every ball and each and every game teaches you so much of things. So, what is you're going to improve for the next match?
See, I think T20 is a fast game. Your decision making and problem solving abilities have to be high. Yes, we need to improve on a few things, and I'm sure we need to improve on a few things, and I'm sure in the coming, the turnaround is so short that we will reflect on a few things, we will review a few things which we need to improve as a batting unit, as a bowling unit, and straight away get into the next game, because the moment you just be in that particular game and keep thinking as to what went wrong or what was right, but we look at the positives, and at least for Rajasthan Royals, we look at the positives, we try and assess what went right for us, what they are. Obviously every match there are some positives also, so we learn from that and we move ahead and look forward for the next game against RCB.
Sorry, in the total final analysis of the squad, you think one foreign batter lighter you are?
I don't think so. I think once we have a squad which is, I think we planned for it and we got it the way we wanted it. It's a question again comes to the execution of every batter, and I feel that we have Indian batters who have a lot of opportunity to play the entire tournament. So having youngsters in our side makes a huge difference. They get the opportunity to really showcase their talent, and 14 league games is a long time for any young player to do well. And I'm positive that in the coming games, all our young guys will do well.
Last 2 questions.
Over the bowling of Archer, how happy you are that he's put that on this first game behind him? And
Yeah, as I said, T20 is a game where you are bound to make mistakes, and I think you minimize your mistakes, you'll be in a better position. And after that first game, he, worked, hand in hand with Shane Bond and understood a few things, aspects about his bowling, and the way he's got back is purely due to his understanding where he needs to improve, where are the areas, where are the lengths and the lines he needs to get better. And he's a world-class bowler, and he's obviously understood his areas of concern, and he rectified it, and he's bowling in the best rhythm we've seen him.
Is there any plan to send admired Italy?
Not really.
Every time he is scoring some 25, 30 runs. Today, of course, he has played there. He has been upgraded or rather inside. Things will change.
I think we have our game plans, and we're very clear as to when he needs to enter the game. And that's what we've been doing. And, getting him early into the game, some youngster will also have to, go down the order. So we just have to be very consistent with whatever we decide in our game plans, and that's what we're doing.
Because he has that potential of, getting the things through.
Correct, yeah, he's a terrific player.
Probably if he's been sent a little late.
Yeah, I think it's a lot to do with the matchups also. I think he was the ideal matchup when we sent him. So I think our decisions are quite clear, and Rahul is, very good with the understanding of how we want to get about it, and there is a lot of clarity in the conversations between the players and the support staff. Okay, thank you very much.